Hello again. In this video, we are going to practice tongue twisters. Now, tongue twisters are phrases and sentences that are specifically designed to be difficult to articulate. So what I want you to do is in the downloads section of this lesson, I have a whole list of tongue twisters that I want you to practice. Now, they are divided out into the specific sounds and sound combinations that are in those sentences and transitioning in those sentences. So what I want you to do is identify, you know the sounds that are most difficult for you. So I want you to really practice those sounds that are difficult for you and see how you do with these different sound combinations and these tongue twisters. Now we're going to do a few together today to give you some examples, and then I want you to go and practice on your own. All right, so for the first one, the consonants that we're going to be working on with this one are the B sound, b, and D sound, d, d. And this includes that tap T sound. So when a T is surrounded by vowels, a lot of times native English speakers will change it to a D pronunciation. So you'll see a lot of examples of that tap T sound in this video. There's also a lot of contrast between the vowels. This is why I love these tongue twisters, is because it really helps contrast those vowels and requires you to get those different vowel sounds in there. So let's go ahead. Now in this one, I'm going to say it very slowly at first, and then I'm going to try and do it quickly so you can see, even for a native speaker, it tends to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so ready? Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Okay? Even slowly, it's a little difficult. So what you'll want to do is go through that, practice that tap T sound, that D sound, because really in this example, that D, that tap T sound, it helps you move quickly between one word to the next if you make that T a D. Otherwise, it's a little bit more difficult. That's why native speakers use that tap T, is because it's easier for their mouth to then flow through those sounds. Okay, so even in those vowel sounds, we are contrasting a lot of those short vowel sounds, and there's a few of those long vowel sounds. So really pay attention to the vowel sound that you are saying as you go through, and make sure that those vowels are sounding different from each other. Okay, so let's see if I can do it a little bit faster. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Okay. Okay, so a bit of a challenge for you. So depending on where your level is, you might want to go very, very slowly and kind of work your way up, and it will take some time and practice to get to that quicker pace and still be able to maintain those correct sounds. So practice that and let me know how it's going in the comments section. Okay, so let's go over another one. Now the S and the SH sound are very difficult for a lot of my students, and so and transitioning between the S and the SH sound is difficult even for native speakers. In this example, the vowels are going to be important, the oo, I, e, ah. Okay, so some of those vowels, short vowels and long vowels in here. Okay, so doing it slowly first. Susie works in a shoe shine shop. Where she shines, she sits. And where she sits, she shines. Okay, so much easier if you go slower and pace yourself to get the combination, the transition between the SH and the S sound. Now let's see if I can do that faster now. Susie works in a shoe shine shop. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines. Okay, so even faster, it's a little bit difficult, and you want to make sure that you're getting that SH sound or the S sound, because there is a not so favorable word in there. If you switch the SH to the S, or you say the SH sound instead of the S in sits, then it changes the meaning to be something not so great. So see if you can kind of make sure that you get the SH or the S sound in this combination. All right, let's do one more. So the consonants in here are going to be the TH sound, the T and the F sound, which a lot of my students, with the TH sound, they're often mistaking it for the T or the F sound. So one of those contrasting pairs. Okay, and then the vowels, a, u, I, o. Okay, a lot of different vowels in this one. Okay, ready? Tom threw Tim 3 thumbtacks. And then he threw 3 free throws. Free throws. Okay, a little bit of contrast between, you have to get that mouth in that TH sound and then back in for those T and F sounds. So let me see if I can do both of these sentences quickly. Tom threw Tim 3 thumbtacks. He threw 3 free throws. Okay. All right, so it takes a lot of coordination to be able to get that mouth moving in the right way. And it will come, you just have to practice. It takes practice to get that flow. All right, we have about 50 of these tongue twisters there in the downloads section. So go through them, especially go through the vowels, and make sure that you're able to say those vowel sounds, those tongue twisters with the vowels easily. And start off slow, that's the trick. You start off slow, you say it slowly enough that you can get your mouth in position the right way, and then you start speeding up. It's not going to do you any good to read through these quickly and be messing up. Okay, so it always starts with going slowly. So try that out, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you again in the next video.